Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, July 31, 2022. Today's new moon brings fresh energy into your life for personal and domestic pursuits. You might consider this lunation a push to reconnect with yourself, to check in with your feelings and comfort levels before pressing forward. A new start with family, home life, or living conditions and arrangements is possible in the week ahead. You might immerse yourself in family projects or home improvement activities. Nevertheless, it's best to treat today as a transitional day rather than a time for bold moves. A Mercury-Uranus aspect today can point to some temporary disconnects or a nervous disposition. Part of you wants to stay with the familiar, while another part seeks to branch out and pioneer something new. Indecision can be the result. Try not to overthink things, which is a strong tendency now. Run and hide. Drama is afoot. This is especially true because frustration is here and the planets are pointing directly at you. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet, has been sizzling and soaring through your solar fourth house of home, family, and real estate. He will arrogantly throw shade over to electric Uranus, now shaking it up in your solar first house of identity. This means that you could feel suddenly provoked, prodded, and punched by bad news that leaves you and a partner furious. The news could manifest in a way that shakes both of you or leaves you at each other's throats. New home projects and opportunities to bring warmth to your professional spaces can unfold under the new moon in Leo. Although your sign does square the lunation, you might enjoy the enthusiastic energy of this lunar cycle as you positively work on your personal goals or revamp your workspace. This could even be the perfect time to reassess how you make your luck, since Jupiter will also station retrograde in Aries. From now until the end of October, Jupiter retrograde will encourage a subconscious shift in perception of your ability to rise as a professional leader. Try not to take everything so seriously. Put your financial worries aside. Relax and have fun. You will find that situations you thought would be horrible may actually turn out to be enjoyable. Remember that a big part of success lies in your attitude. If you convince yourself that things will be horrible, they probably will be. You are the only one who can make the decision to be happy. Regardless of how you may think, you always have this control. It will be hard interacting with people today. You overreact to the smallest things and feel completely misunderstood. It would do you good to take a step back, clear your thoughts and start tackling the arguments in a calmer way. You've got some excess energy to burn. Grab a buddy, or even a date, and head off to work it on out. A long, hard run or even a short hike is just what your body needs. If the response you get from prospective dates is not always positive, consider how your approach might be improved. You may want to ask what you could change about yourself. Becoming more self-aware can help you understand what to change, or at least help you appreciate another's point of view or not. Have you been expecting a raise, promotion, or other sort of career break? Even if you haven't been expecting such a development, with the current astral energy at play, it just might come. All your efforts have not been lost on those who matter, and now they're paying off. Success and good fortune are well on their way, but remember, this has not come your way through default, or connections, or sheer luck. You've earned it. Here is a day that will be particularly open and favor activities touching on communication and creativity. The way you express yourself will be of utmost importance. Don't forget that words always have a fundamental impact. Make projects for the future, because this would be a particularly good period for it. Outside of having some words with those close to you, things should be constructive in your sentimental life. You are coming into a phase of peace and optimism. Take advantage of this and stop torturing yourself with trivialities and making comments that are out of place. With the moon still in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart after yesterday's new moon, this is something that is begging to be embraced, and especially with the moon returning for an important visit to your work sector tomorrow. This is not something that on its own will be enough to shift the focus from the playful to the busy side of life's fence, but it is a taste of things to come. While you can, work with the stars that are determined to ensure life doesn't become all work and no play and have brought a chance for a reset. The moon is not only still in your romantic sector after yesterday's new moon, but these romantically charged lunar vibes are becoming even more potent as they gain external support from across the solar system. This is going to challenge old excuses, but as the moon aligns with Mercury, the planet of communication, this is also a chance to give your relationships a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Power struggles and jealousy are the unfortunate themes of the day as the moon opposes the depths of dark, murky Pluto before heading void of course later in the day. Other intense feelings could enter the picture as well, but whatever you're feeling will be strong and undeniably deep. There is seldom any gray area during this powerful lunar aspect. Emotional connections are tested now. People you can usually rely on might let you down, perhaps not intentionally, but everything feels a bit personal under this suspicious, self-doubting energy. Also watch out for anyone trying to play on your emotions or play up their own drama to get a reaction out of you. It's easy to get sucked into other people's pity parties now and let yourself get manipulated by a good sob story. Your judgment is fairly poor too, so making irrational decisions is likely. If you can't control your irrationality regarding a certain situation, this isn't a good time to get involved. Before noon, the Leo new moon prompts us to set intentions for embracing confidence and focusing our willpower. At this time, we visualize the world through the eyes of our inner child. Imagine that there are no obstacles to achieving your desires. No fears keeping you from sharing your creative gifts with the world. During this moon, we align with our heart center. From this place, we can commit to bringing our unique, authentic selves to all our engagements. Helpfully, the moon also trines Jupiter in Aries, allowing us to capitalize on good fortune. Luck is on our side now, encouraging us to seize opportunities for career expansion, leadership, and spiritual alignment. An opportunity to let go of old wounds and insecurities could manifest this afternoon when Lady Luna shares supportive energy with transformative Pluto. These vibes also present the perfect opportunity to step into your personal power, especially if you've been feeling undervalued recently. This evening, the conflict that emerged between the Sun, Mercury, and Saturn intensifies, and you might feel as though your voice is being restricted. If you've been neglecting your responsibilities lately, it could come back to haunt you tonight as well. In the afternoon, Jupiter, which is receiving a lucky trine from the new moon, stations retrograde. It will travel backward until November 23rd, re-entering Pisces as it does so. Jupiter retrograde is not a negative influence. It simply checks the growth and expansion of enterprises that risk ballooning out of control. It may appear that we've lost our luck, but by taking the long view, we recognize that too much of a good thing can land us in trouble. False starts or botched deals are simply clearing away opportunities that are ill-suited for us in the first place. The space created allows something better to arise in its place.